The Panthers from Bartlett High School taking on the Cavaliers from Cookeville High School.
Coach Hurd, just take me through that final play there. What did you draw up with 10 seconds to go in a tie game? Just what was the message to this team again against one of the top teams in the state?
I basically told them that we haven't made history yet, but we are in a few minutes. You know, and I just wanted to get the ball into our playmaker's hand. You know, and he made a play. I just wanted to make sure I clear out the side for him and make sure I have a shooter in the side for him. They had Josh over there with him, so I knew they couldn't really help. Joe made a great play, just standing his spot, getting open. Colin made a great play in finding them. So, you know, you put the ball into smart, intelligent players' hand, playmakers, and good can come out of it.
Double-digit game there early in the third. It'd be really easy for this team to maybe pack it in, but instead they kept fighting, kept battling. What does that say about the character of this team?
Yeah, I mean, it just shows, man, those guys, those juniors and seniors, man, they're tough. You know, they've been through the fights before. Just staying together. We came in at halftime, and, you know, once again, the seniors were in there leading the way, just telling what we need to do. You know, we were happy with our defense, except for the rebounding. I mean, we held that team to under 30 points in one half. I mean, so, the problem was just, our offense and just, finishing the play with rebounding. But we knew we were going to turn it on, in that second half. And once again, our defense just stayed steady. We never fell off. We just stayed the same way. And, we got some stops when we needed it.
Joseph, this team obviously has talked about how, our coach has talked about a lot about how he feels like, regardless of what five is on the floor, he feels like he's got the best five players on the floor. Take me through that moment. What's going through your head when that ball finds you in the paint there and you come through in the biggest moment of the season thus far?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just willing to do whatever it takes for us to win. And in that moment, it was just finishing that shot. Obviously, I was just wide open for the layup, so all I had to do was go for the finish. But like I said, I'm just willing to do whatever it takes. And I'm just glad to be able to finish right there for the team.
Josh, this team is – people have talked about how good this team can be for years now. You're now in the state championship game. How rewarding is it? You feel like all this hard work has kind of started to pay off for this team now?
That's definitely what I'd say. The hard work is starting to pay off. I mean, we've been working hard for the last 4 years, and it just never panned out the way we wanted it to. And then this year we knew it's now or never. I mean, it's our last year. We just got to finish out the way we want to. And practices, even if we was losing games, locker room, like Coach said, we seniors held everybody accountable. We tell them what we got to do. And I feel like definitely this year has definitely been the best coming out of halftime and executing what we talked about. So it's definitely great to not cap off. Obviously, we're not done yet, but do what we needed to do to get this far.
Colin, it's no secret. You've obviously had to fight through a ton of adversity these last couple of years. Just what was the emotion like for you? That buzzer goes off. I don't think in the years we've seen you play, I don't think we've seen you show that much emotion before.
Yeah, I don't really show a lot of emotion. Honestly, it's still a lot of hard work starting to show, but still one more game. So that's the mindset. On the court, right when that happens, there's a flood of emotions and stuff like that. But once you get a clear head and stuff, I'm already thinking about the next game, really.
Coach, speaking of emotions, you after that game got pretty fired up, ran over to your home, your student section there. This is a team, not just with obviously your sons on it, but a lot of guys that you are very close to, have been for several years. What did this win mean to you in that moment?
It meant a lot for Cookeville. It meant a lot for this brotherhood, this family that we have put together, and to get to a spot where we wanted to get to. Just like Colin said, we're not done. I mean, I told those guys, I told everybody that we still had 2 more games. I never fluttered from that, and I tell you what, the man upstairs, I call him, sometimes in front of these guys, I call him the basketball god, but the man upstairs is awesome. He is absolutely awesome. You put your faith in him, man, you can do all. So I'm just happy for those guys.